Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about one of the most practical life-changing books, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book is all about how tiny habits repeated over time can lead to massive results. Whether you are trying to exercise more, be more productive, or just stop procrastinating, this book has the blueprint. So grab a notebook because this one's packed with gold nuggets. Chapter 1: The Power of Atomic Habits. Alright, let's start with why this book is called Atomic Habits. James Clear says habits are like atoms. They are small but mighty. Each habit might seem insignificant, but when you add them up over time, they create huge change. Here is a story. James says, imagine a planning plane leaving Los Angeles for New York. If the pilot shifts the nose of the plane by just 3.5 degrees south, the plane ends up in Washington DC, not New York. Tiny changes, big results, right? It's the same with habits. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just aim to get 1% better every day. And over a year, that adds up to being 37 times better. Yeah, you heard it, that's right. 37 times. The chapter 2, the four laws of behavior change. James break down habits into four simple laws. These are like cheat codes for James break down habits into four simple laws. These are like cheat codes for making good habits stick and breaking bad ones. Let's go through them one by one. The first law is to make your habits obvious. If you don't see the cue, you won't take the action. For example, if you want to drink more water, put a water bottle on your desk where you can see it. Here is a fun example. Clear talks about this guy who wanted to floss more. He put his floss right next to his toothbrush. Every time he brushed his teeth, it was a no-brainer to floss. Boom! New habit formed. The second law is to make your habit attractive. James suggests something called temptation bounding. Basically, pair something you need to do with something you want to do. For example, if you love watching Netflix but hate working out, tell yourself you can only watch Netflix while you are on the treadmill. Now your workout feels like a treat. The third law is to make your habit easy. Don't rely on willpower. Make the action so simple you can't say no. Here is a great story. James talks about a guy who wanted to start working out. Instead of committing to an hour at the gym, he started with just 2 minutes. That's it. Once he was there, he would often stay longer. But the key was making it easy to start. Remember, habits are like plants. You have to plant the seed before you grow the tree. Finally, the fourth law: make it satisfying. You need to feel good about completing the habit. James says to celebrate small wins. For example, let's say you are saving money. Every time you transfer cash into your savings account, give yourself a little reward, like a fist pump or a happy dance. It sounds silly, but it works. Positive reinforcement is powerful. Chapter 3 is breaking bad habits. Now let's flip the script. What about breaking bad habits? James Clear says You can reverse the 4 laws to make bad habits harder. Instead of making it obvious, make it invisible. Hide the junk food in the back of the pantry. Instead of making it attractive, make it unattractive. Remind yourself why that bad habit is harmful. Instead of making it easy, make it hard. Uninstall social media apps if they're distracting you. And instead of making it satisfying, make it unsatisfying. Tell a friend to hold you accountable or set up consequences for slipping up. Chapter 4: The Plateau of Latent Potential. Here is a key insight from James. Change does not happen overnight. He calls this the plateau of latent potential. Imagine you are trying to melt an ice cube in a room at 25 degrees, nothing happens. 26 degrees, still nothing. But at 32 degrees, it starts to melt. That is how habits work. You might not see results for weeks or months, but if you stick with it, the breakthrough will come. Chapter 5: Identity Based Habit. This part blew my mind. James says the key to lasting change is focusing on your identity, not your goals. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, say, I am a healthy person. When your habits align with your identity, they stick. For example, if you see yourself as a runner, you will naturally prioritize running. Goals are temporary, but identity is long term. So, that is atomic habits in a nutshell. It's not about being perfect, it is about showing up, making tiny changes, and letting those changes compound over time. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more life changing book summaries, and let me know in the comments what is one habit you are working on. Until next time, stay consistent, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.